So I hope you stay with me, and now we are going to the phase how to choose a piece of glass, how to look a piece of glass when you choose it. Of course, they don't give you the real color of the fruits, but I believe in your lifetime you saw enough pear. They can be nice in yellow, they can be nice in green. Now those are more autumn, so it would be kind of orangey, brown, and the leaves, they show you, you see, kind of point, kind of yellowish. Well, it's because the sun touched that point, then it's a little bit darker. Those, when they would be more down, it would be more like their way, it would be a shadow dark. So we are going to use a darker green. So, and here we can, if we want to, because you see a little bit some reddish or brown here, we can use also kind of the dark green, dark green, almost brown if we wanted to, because the season changed the leaves. So we can do pretty much what we want. We cannot do a white pear, of course, but we can be close enough of the nature. So I saw that piece of glass and I said, oh my God, that would be perfect. You have some curve. I know it would be some parts maybe you will lose, but you can use that piece of glass for something else. But we can do a nice fruit like we see here, where he showed the detail, or here, right there. So when you look at a piece of glass, already you see the curve, then you see also the transparency, and it's not so much transparency on this one, but it gives us a nice color of autumn. So I believe I'm going to do this one, but we can also add one other kind of yellow, orange, and brown with this one. So you see, it's no very flat glass, this one, but if you flip, it's very flat. So it will be easy to cut on that. So when we are going to use that piece of paper, we are going to take that piece of paper and flip, and then you can cut. And when you will cut your piece of glass, then you can flip again and have that nice texture. Also, we are going to use maybe some nice brown for like that part where it's almost the leaves. We can add a small piece of brown. Again, that brown, if I can grab the piece of glass, sorry. This one is very flat, but when you flip, it's all granited. And so it's that side we want to see inside our house. So again, we are going to reverse the pattern. Do not forget this, like this. When you will cut, it will be very easy. But when you will grind, you will put that rough texture on the top, but we will come back to this later. And then we have some nice green, and like I said, more it touch the sky is kind of light. Here it can be a little bit light, and here can be a little bit light. So we also have that piece of glass where is a nice mixture. Again, it's a very wavy piece of glass, so that would be very hard to cut. But if we flip on the other side, it's more flat. It's not completely flat, but it's, believe me, it will be very easy to cut on this one. Now we are going to use some stick glue. You can buy those, it's pretty cheap, or you can buy those Magnum stick. I use those because I do a lot of stained glass. Now when you use that glue, I'm going to show you.